people, welcome to a tutorial on how to install the latest Ubuntu release, that's Ubuntu 15.04, onto a VirtualBox virtual machine. This is in case anybody has seen it on the news, like tech news, because it's a recent release a couple of days ago, I think it was, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Not perfectly sure about that. Or if you just genuinely want to have a go at installing it and you don't know how to, this tutorial should help you on that. First thing you want to do is grab yourself an internet browser and Google Ubuntu. You want to click the top link here and then go to the right where there's a download link. You're going to click Ubuntu Desktop and scroll down to where it says Ubuntu 15.04. You then want to choose whether your machine has a 32-bit, which is less than 2 GB of RAM, or 64-bit. I'm 64-bit, so I'll be taking this download. If you're feeling generous and you have the money to, feel free to donate. Otherwise, click at the bottom here on the left, not now, take me to the download. You can see here where I've had a couple of previous attempts at this tutorial and it didn't work too well. Thank you for downloading Ubuntu Desktop. I don't need to download it, so I've already done it. Once it has downloaded though, you want to drag it over to a file, such as I have here. You'll just want to make sure that you remember where this ISO is at, so when you go over to your virtual machine and click New, and you type in Ubuntu hyphen whatever it is, I'm going to do Ubuntu hyphen 15.04. Should automatically detect that it's Linux with an Ubuntu distribution, 64-bit. You can then click Next and dedicate RAM. I'm going to go with 4 gig because more RAM on a virtual machine is normally better. You want to then click Next and create a virtual hard drive unless you want to actually put it to somewhere you already have. You'll just want to click through this. Sorry about the notifications there. You'll want to either click Fix Size if you want. Oh, for goodness sake. Stop! If you have a sizable hard drive and you just want to have a dump of whatever size drive it is straight there, then you can click Fix Size. Otherwise, you want to put Dynamically Allocated, which means the file will shrink and expand depending on how much stuff you got in it. Goodness sake! Stop! There, throw my phone away. You'll then want to choose how big you want your file. I recommend going for normally around about, if I just type this in, 15 gig. And there we go. It just went straight through for me after pressing enter. You can then click Start. And if I drag this over from the other screen, you can then select where your ISO is at, which is why I told you to remember where you've got it. So you can navigate to it, highlight it, and click Open. You can then click Start. I'm just going to very quickly change something. Okay, so you won't need to worry about this bit here, where it has a small error at the start. I've had that on multiple machines now and it's never caused me an issue. If you wondered what I was doing during that break, I was doing nothing more than just setting up the recording here. So I have 2 perspectives. And you'll just want to wait a second. You should come to here. There we go. And when you load here, you'll have 2 options saying Install Ubuntu or Try Ubuntu. So now you want to click Install Ubuntu, as this will only install it to the file and it won't overwrite anything. So click Continue down the bottom corner. Erase this. This is what I mean. It will say erase everything on your entire drive and on all operating systems. No, it won't. Not with VirtualBox. It'll only erase what was currently in that file, which will be nothing as you've only just created it. So if you click Install now, just click on from that. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I've seen that on multiple computers. You want to select your location in the world. It should probably detect it for you, but I'm in London here, so click Next or Continue. You'll then want to select your keyboard layout, so I'm going for the English UK layout. It's automatically detect that due to my global positioning. Then we'll select your name and a password. Be a good idea to probably choose a password you're going to remember. You can either encrypt your home folder or not. I'm not going to bother, and I'm going to click Continue. Do apologise. I'm just going to open that so you can see what's going on. And this bit here will take a while, so I'm going to speed it up all the way through. It will copy files, finishing copying files. It will grab the files for installation, and it will finally install the operating system and ask you to reboot, which I will speed this up and get through to. Okay guys, and it is done. So you now want to click restart now. This might take a second. There we go. It will take a moment to boot. I hope it's going to boot correctly. Don't look promising. Alright. Nope, it's going to crash. Okay, so what you want to do is power off the machine if you get this problem that I've just had, and just power it straight back on. I know what to do because that's not the first time that's actually happened to me. It'll be about the third machine. So you're going to get this failure to boot thing again. Or whatever it says. Just give it a few seconds to get hold of itself. Do. And with any luck, there we go. It brings you to your boot screen. So you get the little drums or whatever that is. I'm just going to full screen this. Maybe. Actually, that looks worse than it was. Okay, so you now want to type in whatever you set your password is earlier. And there we go. It'll take a moment to load because this is a virtual machine. It's going to be a lot slower than it would if it had your entire hard drive to itself. It's going to be even slower for me actually because I'm recording not one thing, but I'm recording two things at raw lossless. So, ouch. Poor computer. Just going to close that. Oh, all the same hard drive. Okay guys, that's your 15.04 Ubuntu running in a virtual machine, virtual box environment thing. If you want to go into a direct terminal, you can hold down Control Alt and press F1, F2, F3, F4, F5 and F6. If you want to get back out of that, you press F7. What you'll need to do when you get into there is log in with your credentials that you use to actually make the virtual machine. I cannot show this because I am running Ubuntu myself. Using that is actually the shortcut to do it on any Ubuntu. So it would just, you know, turn off my desktop basically and put me into a terminal kind of thing. Command line based. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. But you get the picture. I hope this tutorial was helpful guys. Don't forget to comment any suggestions. Like this video please, subscribe if you liked it and want to see any future upcoming content. I do gaming mainly, but I do these Ubuntu tutorials quite often now. Well, I will do once I actually get to around uploading them. So I hope you enjoyed this video guys. I'll see you whenever, hopefully next time, in a bit. Peace out.